Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Raymond J. Negro, Beyond Failure to Reach Success. So you made it to the next level. You made it to the next level of your transformation. Think about now you've taken the whole entire transformational journey. You went, let's recap. You went from first impression. You went from an insight. You went to a taste. You went to a commitment. Moved it even further to devotion. You had some repetition around doing what it was. You had some translation. You had transactions, many different transactions to get you where you are. And then you had that dilemma. You had that double bind of either moving backwards or moving forwards into your next level of transformation. So you made it to the next level of transformation. You've built more confidence. You've built more intense trust. You've learned to be courageous. You've learned how to adapt and adopt fear towards what you're moving towards. And now you've reached that next level, right? So, for example, it could be a next level of health. Maybe you were very unhealthy. Now, all of a sudden, you're the pinnacle of health. You're committed to doing 3 Spartan races a year. Now you went from just eating habits all over. Now you're strictly vegetarian, and you've been eating a vegetarian diet for 6 months to a year. You've reached that next level. You went from business employee. Now you're a business owner with 7 employees. You went from here to that next level, right? And now the next level after that could be, you know what? I'm going to open 2 or 3 other businesses. And that's what the next level of transformation is. Transforming, going beyond where you're at to a different shape of time, right? Going beyond all the failures to reach the success. And a next level transformation is something like that. It's like, maybe you never, now you're just walking, right? Now you're running a marathon. Your next level is you competed in the New York City or marathon. And then now the next level after that could be going to Boston Marathon. And I would think a next level after that could be a 50-mile marathon run. And the next level after that could be a 100-mile, or a Badwater, 100. I think it's 135 miles. But now we went all over the different steps, and 9 steps, 10 steps, the transformational journey. And now you know what it takes. By watching all these videos, you're going to see that literally you're forming the step to the next level. You're taking one step at a time to help you, get to that next level of transformation. That's what the transformational journey is. Like helping people who work 9 to 5 move to owning their own business. That's the next level transformation. You're no longer an employee. Now you're the guy writing the paychecks. You're the guy who has to pay the bills. You're the guy who has to go out and get the business to bring it back in. You have to learn marketing. You have to learn sales. You have to be persuasive. You have to have a great product. You have to go out to the market and solve problems to get you where you need to get. No longer are you just showing up to get a paycheck. No longer are you just showing up to just get a money, and you don't have to worry about all the problems that the business owner does. Now you're the business owner. Now you're at that next level, right? Now you transition from 9 to 5 and transform to working for yourself full time, right? Right? With more problems, there's more opportunities, right? And having that mindset developed where there's more problems, there's more opportunities. There's more choices. There's more chances. There's more, just more of everything. So now you've reached that next level, and now you're going up. Now you're going up, and you're having that mindset that, when you fail, it's a challenge. It's not like, oh, I failed. That's the end. I'm dead. It's kind of like a video game, right? You get killed, and then, tomorrow you wake up and it's, you get the challenges again. But it's being able to have that wherewithal to say, you know what did I learn from this? Right? In order to go to the next level of transformation as a guide, as I help people transition from working for someone else to working for themselves, they're all incremental steps of learning mistakes, right? And I say mistake with like miss, dash, and take. They're just mistakes. You're learning on the way to your growth and your safety. And you're going to invest time, energy, focus. And you might lose a little money on the way as you're creating what it is that you're looking to create. But up here, there's much more opportunity than here, right? When you're just an employee, you've been making a certain amount of money for a long period of time. And maybe you got little bumps of increments over the years, but when you're a business owner, your potentiality, your potential is limitless. It's what you set your mind to, what you're looking to do in whatever niche business you're looking to create. And at first, yeah, it's going to be difficult. You're probably going to get paid less. You will get paid less than your employees in the beginning, maybe the first year, 2 years, 3 years. And then all of a sudden, you're going to, once you get good at solving problems and looking at mistakes as opportunities to learn, I always call it what do I call it? Mistake learner's high. As you get high, you're like, great, I learned that challenge. What's surrounding that? I learned that challenge. What's surrounding that? What can I learn to make it better? And you just get good at each little bump across the road, any kind of fear, obstacle, consideration, roadblock, you learn from instead of just saying, oh, that's not meant for me. Right? If I did that, I'd never be working for myself. I'd never own the business that I have now. If I just said, you know what, that didn't work. That one client didn't like me, I'm done. You're going to have many clients that don't like you, right? You learn from it. You learn, what could I do to be better at what it is, or get people that are motivated, or help people instill motives, and even better yet, instill inspiration in people. How you get to that next level is being inspired at seeing that thing that you could become. And that goes by being in vision, being in certainty, being energetically aware of where you're at every point of the day. You're going to be up and down, but your goal is to keep yourself up here at all times. That's going to be your goal. That's going to be, your goal and focus and your opportunity to reach that next level, right? So I kind of want to recap. You get a first impression of what you want. Say you're an employee and you're like, what? I'd like to be the business owner. I see he's driving 2 Maseratis, and I'm just using material things because it's the easiest thing to see. You get an insight. You're like, you know what? I would like to do that. I could see myself doing what he does, right? Truthfully, could you? Ask yourself that question. And you get a taste. Maybe you parallel your boss for the day and say, you know what, do you mind if I just, I want to know what it's like to be you. You know what I mean? And that's being candid and real. And he says, yeah, sure. Meet me, for breakfast at 8 a.m. And then we're going to go on my run, and then going to go to the gym. And then I work from my business at home. And then I go to the office, and then I work there till midnight, 1 a.m. Right? You're going to get a taste. Right? Then the commitment behind it, right? You decide to become a small business owner. Maybe you turned a hobby into something that you want to start making money on. You're like, you know what, I'm done doing this as a hobby. I have a skill, I have a knowledge, I have an ability, I have a capability. And then you move forward with it. And you have the commitment. You have the commitment and faith that it can happen. Because if you don't, you're just going to go backwards. Truth is, you will go backwards if you don't believe in what you're committed to do. And then you do repetition. You get good at doing the reps. Maybe you go out and get good at serving people, right? I always believe the Pareto Rule, right? 80% of the stuff you'll be doing for free, 20% you'll get paid for, right? I believe that. I believe you have to, invest a lot of time, energy, and attention in free and just giving and serving. And that's why sometimes you keep a job before you move on to doing your thing full time. And then, that translates into action. The translation, right, is step by step, and the transactions are all the daily, day in, day out actions that even when you don't feel like doing, you do, because you think it's important. It's important. You want to work for yourself. You want to have more freedom and time, right? Then you get to that dilemma where now you're the owner. Now you have like 20 paying clients, right? Now you're like, oh my goodness, I can't keep this full-time job and do this. I'm going to have to give my 2 weeks notice and commit fully, devote fully to doing this thing that I love. And I know that it will produce more. And then you're going to do the best you can to serve the people that are in front of you. You're going to upserve them at every level, right? And now those 20 people are going to turn to 30, and then all of a sudden you hire people. All of a sudden, you have 2 or 3 employees, and now you're the business owner. Now you're the marketer. Now you're the seller. Now you're the one who evangelizes what you do, right? To give good news is basically what I mean. To give great news, what you do, and that's your journey. Now you've reached that next level of transformation with confidence, with courage, and now you're the business owner. Now you're the guy, right, with 8 to 10 employees, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and eventually get new hires, and you're expanding your brand, right? Think about that. Wherever it is you want to go, that is the transformational journey. That is the place that you're going to go from here to get to here. It's just a part of it with whatever it is you have your eye on, right? It's always easier to collect a paycheck. It's much easier, right? But again, that has problems that surround it, right? Think about that. When you're just an employee for somebody, that's it. You just come, you collect, you leave. 30, 40 years go by, you get your little golden watch, and you're done. But when you're up here and you're an owner, you have more responsibility. You have to get better at what you're doing. You have to get the knowledge, skills, and capabilities to really serve the marketplace, because that's what you're here for. I believe everyone's divinity is to find out what it is, not your why, but just do something and get really, really good at it, right? Because it's just like, what? I've been tinkering with this. I kind of like this. Let me get really good at it, whether it's being a wood furniture maker. Maybe you could upserve, and now you got those 3D things that build furniture or whatever it is. But now you're just being aware of all the opportunities to be quick and decisive and active to get you to the next level, right? Because technology is just doubling and tripling, right? It's getting quicker, and we need to get to where we need to get as quick as possible, right? That's where we are in concurrent time. We're in the concurrent time of reinvention, as quickly as possible, reinventing. And that's a transformational journey. What I do is I help people collapse time. I help people go from where they are, what they say is important, and taking the actions to get there, right? And collapsing the time around that by supporting people and keeping them accountable. If you understand what I'm saying, that relates to you, leave a comment below. But I listed all these videos because this is a journey. Each one of my guests, some people call them clients, I call them guests. They're guests in my house, because we're here to create the same things, right? We're here to get you from here to the next level, right? Without dropping out, without quitting. There's a commitment, there's a devotion to being a part of something bigger than you. Because most people, it's easy just to quit and go backwards. Stop doing that. You're creating a life that you don't want to live. You're just creating a small, uncertain self, right? When you become certain, when you're surrounded by people who are certain, that have higher energy levels, that are more devoted than you, that have been where you want to go. Don't you want to be around those people that get you there? I think it's amazing that we are in a time that it's easy access to get to the people that we want to surround ourselves with, to get from where we are to where we want to go at a quicker rate. You have technology that gets us there quicker. YouTube Live, right? I can let people know what I provide in the marketplace, right? That's basically what I do. Is simple. I help people go from where they are to where they want to go in collapse time. And then have an accountability group with all high energetic people that are all supporting each other, that are all helping each other get to that level as quickly, as effectively, as the time, energy, attention, and focus, right? Want to go from here to here? You could go do it yourself. Most people try, but they don't. That's why I think coaching and guidance, what I do is guide people, is one of the number 1 tools in life, right? There's so many amazing guides out there. Go find them, go work with them, go get to where you want to go. Whether it's, you're reading books, imagine writing a book. What are you an expert in? What can you go become an expert in to write that book, to write that life-changing book that you could put out in the market? You can email it to people, right? And you can change it as quickly as possible. You can record a book on a recorder in a weekend and then send it to like rev.com and get it written, and then edit it and put it out there, and then just keep putting iterations of it out there until it becomes what you believe it. We're in such a time to reach that next level transformation at a quicker rate. And that's why I know what I do is valuable. what I do and what I help people do by asking important quality questions and getting them to that next level of transformation is astounding to me. And again, I wanted to leave you with that. You know, that's a transformational journey. First impression, right? What's the next one? Insight. What's the next one? Taste. What's the next one? Commitment. Or even further yet, devotion. You know, what's after commitment and devotion? Repetition, right? You know, translating your actions, transactions, right? Daily actions to get you there. Whatever, 66 days, 6 months, you're committed for a year. I'm committed, fully devoted to doing what I do. And then that transformation journey where there's no going back, there's only moving forward, right? And then hitting that next level. And getting to that next level, it's never as it appears to be. It's never what it really looks like, right? And in many ways, it's when I run my own business, it's actually harder than being an employee, right? I create, you know, the experience. It's up to me. It's up to me. It's up to me to provide and be a part of something bigger than me. And yeah, it's harder in many ways, but again, it's more rewarding. It's more giving of myself. It's more giving of others. So I have a gift that I want to share with the world. And again, I'm Raymond J. Negron, Beyond Failure to Reach Success. I hope that was helpful. I hope you go through these videos and see, you know, even write down, you know, each step of the way of what it takes to get you literally from the bottom to the next level. And then when you're at that next level, there's another level. Wherever you are, there's another level. Wherever you are, there's another level. Wherever you are, there's another level. Wherever you are in life, there's another level. And then beyond, right? And it's always shaping and forming, and it's bigger than what you thought it would be. And it's never the way you thought it would be once you get there, because if you already knew what it was, you would have already been there. But it's amazing. And you come from a place where you can look around and say, you know what? Wow, I created this. What else can I create? What else can I do right now? So I hope that was helpful. Have an amazing day. Take care.